I always start off by waving. The wave is what makes everything important. Good morning, Vietnam, everybody. How are y'all on today? Um, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I hope things are working out for you. I hope that this Friday we've got it. We've reached the end of the week and you all are here. Welcome to another episode of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. I'm excited to be here with you all, man. So glad that y'all are here. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. It's old school. No, a lot of y'all ain't never had that before. That's old school right there. That's old school churching. This is See You in the Morning. What is See You in the Morning? It's my horrible idea to get up in the morning and give y'all just a taste of me, a piece of what's on my mind, some of my thought processes. See you in the morning, and I get up. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So this is your first time hearing this. You're about to experience something so cold. If you are a returning viewer, if this is not your first time, if you came back, I appreciate you so much because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. See you in the morning. Anything can happen on See You in the Morning. It can be anything can happen. You never know what's going to be heard or said on this show. Your life will hit rock bottom. If you in there buying Flavor Aid, somebody in your house is smoking crack and selling stuff. If you drink Flavor Aid on purpose, somebody in your home is smoking crack and selling all your electronics. Flavor Aid, if you couldn't afford Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid was already what, 10 for $1? Flavor Aid came out at what, 36 for $1? If you got down to Flavor Aid, I pray for anybody that had to buy Flavor Aid. That's what can happen. That was yesterday's show, man. So if you on this show, you never know what you're gonna hear, what'll happen, man. So I start this show off in a unique way. I start the show off by speaking to everybody, man. If I ain't sleeping with you, I'm speaking with you. So I'm gonna start the show off by doing that, man. And the first three people, of course, that had the nerve to come in and say good morning, they win a medal. So let me go ahead and highlight them. First up, winning a bronze medal, Wilberta Carter. Wilberta, the sheriff, she stays in here and makes sure everybody's in line. There's one thing I can guarantee you on Wilberta. She's not letting no malfeasance under her. You know what I'm saying? No malfeasance. Winning the silver is Solo Lawrence, Lewis, Dolores. And winning the gold, once again, Kim Cat Thomas Jones. I don't know how she does it. She's got a secret weapon. She gets in. She's the first one. I appreciate her. Rounding it out, though, man, is the pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston Murphy. Good morning. JD, don't call me Martin Luther the King. Good morning. 4Ps, Patricia Pippin is in the building. Crystal Pinnell, good morning. Katrina, good morning. Nicole Lewis and Bostic, good morning. Crystal Sex Appeal, good morning. T. Mitchell in the building. The troublemaker, Marsha Copeland, right here, the one who caused the show to be shut down on yesterday. Yesterday, she sent me through some emotional turmoil, some brought up some repressed feelings about powdered milk yesterday. And it's crazy because, you would think I like powdered milk because I try to date older women. I try to date senior citizens, try to date them 60 plus. So you think I would be into powdered milk? You think that would be my thing? But no, it's not. Powdered milk brings up a lot of repressed memories, a lot of things that I had to go through in life that I didn't enjoy a lot. Start off with powdered milk. Now I'm going on now. I don't even drink regular milk anymore. I haven't had any regular milk. I stay away from dairy products altogether. I haven't had any regular milk in quite a long while, man. I've been going with almond milk. And I don't know where the nipples are on almonds, but almond milk is pretty delicious. Only though if you get the vanilla sweetened almond milk. I don't know, what is your milk of choice? We need to get to know each other, but what is your milk of choice? I know some of y'all are drinking regular milk out there. You drinking straight cow protein, getting it right from the cow tit. But what is your milk of choice? There's so many kinds of milks out there. You don't really realize you got regular milk, skim milk. If you're drinking skim milk, you might as well drink powdered milk. If you wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, I want me some skim milk, with my cereal. I just you might as well just run ahead and put your cereal in the sink and let water run on top of it. Skim milk is disgusting. The word skim sounds nasty. Like once you put skim in it, skim anything sounds nasty. Sound like saying skin milk, first of all. But you got that kind. You got I seen oat milk. Um, there's goat milk because you got goat cheese. The 2%. Now the 2%, that right there, 2% light blue, 2% don't hurt you. 2% is a good amount of milk. Good amount of milk. That 2% is good. If you don't want to go all the way with milk, 2% don't hurt you. Good morning, Tony Fogel. Good morning. 2% can be done. You can do 2%. Michelle says almond and oat milk. Oat milk. Do you put oat milk in oatmeal? That's super oaty. I don't think you need to be that oaty. That's a lot of oats. You gonna be on a turlet. If you put oat milk in oatmeal, your bowels is moving. There's a leak in this whole building, and my bowels have got to move. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen if you drink an oat milk on oatmeal. Cashew milk. Cashew milk. So many nuts produce milk. And I never knew it before. I never looked at nuts and been like, I could get some good milk on that. Vanilla almond. Oh, lactate is okay. We're learning a lot about you people. A lot of sensitive digestive systems. Once you go in here and get that, if you get lactate, I just feel like milk makes you boo-boo. If you want to buy lactate, if I see you, I judge people on what I see in their cart. I am, and it may be a negative thing to do. It may not be the best thing to do. It may not be the best habit. But I judge people's cart. When I see what people are buying, I judge them. I will judge them. Tony Focus says, I stray away from cow milk. I use coconut milk. How is coconut getting everything? You got coconut milk. You got coconut water. I'm tired of coconut. Coconut is doing too much. First of all, coconuts are pretty much disgusting. I don't like coconut cake. I don't like coconut water. People be like, oh, give me a coconut-based dessert. I don't like pina coladas. No. I can do without coconuts. No coconuts, so I'm going to stay away from that. Kimberly's taking it too far. Kimberly's taking it too far. And so I know you're saying puss, but that's not how people always say that word. That word always comes out as puss. No matter who you're looking at it, everybody looks at it. It's the same thing. Oat milk. You don't know what the oats are going through. You don't know if they've got some disease oats. Everybody always act like they know what's happening in their milk. You don't know what's happening in the milk. It's been through so many processes. Let it go. You better drink that milk. JD, don't call me Martin Luther the King, says coconut is nasty. It is. It's disgusting. I don't know how people eat it. I don't know. I don't know how people eat it. Coconut is one of those foods that lots of people like, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got to do it. First of all, I'm a grown man. See, this is where we're talking about. I'm a grown man. I'm not doing a strawberry pina colada. First of all, let's just talk about men and drinking. Men aren't allowed to have sexy name drinks. If you're a man and you order a sexy name drink, you're done. Your life is over. You're not allowed to. You can't be a man and be like, let me get a sex on the beach. Let me have an amaretto sour. Those are not man drinks. Those are not drinks men are allowed to purchase. You can't do it. Men got to get their drink straight up, hardcore. There's only a few drinks that men can have. They can have a Long Island iced tea. They can have a long old fashioned. You can have a Moscow Mule. The rest of it got to just be something with something. Let me get a Crown and Coke. Men ain't allowed to order no drinks. Duke White Jr.'s on here. You're not allowed. As a man, you better not be asking for it. No, you better not. You really can't even order a whiskey sour. The man really can't. I mean, that Whiskey sour is okay because it's two things that really determine what man is: whiskey and sour. You know, that's what life is for men. Men is about whiskey. Give me a whiskey. Make it sour. Destroy my whiskey. You know, that's okay. But if you run up to that, hey, can I have a strawberry pina colada, please? No. No. You just can't do it. You can't do it. Men, hey, I'd like to partake in your bottomless mimosas. No. No, sir, you do not. No. You don't order it, sir. I'm just telling you now. I'm helping out some men here. And you know what? And I ain't gonna lie to you. They probably delicious. They probably delicious. Men, we can't order martinis. I'll have an apple martini, please. No, you will not, sir. No, you will not. And listen, and I'm gonna tell you why. Martinis are strong drinks. I never knew what was in a martini. One day I was at the bar and I seen the martini. You know, the martini comes in a little cute glass. Why is my finger crooked? I got crooked fingers. Oh no, that was my ear. I thought my fingers was crooked. I was about to go to the doctor. Oh, it is crooked because I was holding the ink pen. But the martini comes in the weird glass. And you know, and 007 drank a martini, but he made it sound cool. I was at the bar and I look in the martini comes in the martini glass, and I asked the bartender, I said, bartender, ma'am. I said, what comes in a martini? She said, vodka. I said, and what else? She said, that's it. I was shocked and amazed that women have been just drinking glasses of vodka. So I always order a martini. If I order a martini, I order it in a man glass. I'm like, give me a martini in a man glass. I'm not gonna be sitting there sipping. I'm not gonna do it from that big old. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Wine is questionable for men. Wine, you're allowed to drink it, but it's questionable. It's so questionable. Yeah, it's the stirring. When you stir it, it loses its manliness. You pour that martini and they just, here you go, sir. No, 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 no. Make it a man martini. Shake that thing. See that? You see that action right there? That's all man action. You you guys know it. That's man action right there. The stir, that's lady action. Look at it. You got to look at what you got going on. The stir is lady action. This is man action. See? That's the difference in martinis. Lady, man. You got to know the difference. You got to know the difference. You gonna order it neat. Yeah, you can order it neat. Men got to drink differently, man. It's a lot of pressure. Like women, y'all don't know the pressure of being a man. The pressure of being a man is a lot. It's a lot. And I know, ladies, y'all go through stuff. I know, we blame Tupac's mama for turning her brother into a crack baby. I know that. But the pressure of being a man is so much harder. There's so many rules that you have to have, and so many unwritten rules being a man that you just got to know them, and nobody's able to teach them to you, You just got to learn. Don't be traumatized by martini. You just know what it is. Lady martini, man martini. Lady martini, man martini. There's so many rules. Just like ladies, y'all don't have to go through bathroom rules as ladies. The ladies' restroom and the men's restroom, two different places. Two different places. The women's restroom is probably the most exotic place you'll ever go to. A woman's restroom is a beautiful place. They usually have a little waiting chair in there, a little something that they can sit in, an extra couch, is powder, there's great lighting, all kinds of stuff. Men's bathroom is dark and gloomy. You got two levels of toilets. You walk in, ladies, I know a lot of y'all ain't never been in a men's room, so I'll explain to you what happens. You walk into a men's room, and it's gonna be urinals, and then it's gonna be stalls. Urinals and stalls. Now, the women's restroom, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky, ladies. Ladies' restroom is lucky place. Y'all get to go in and not sit on those toilets. So you expect to see some shoes behind there. You expect to see some shoes lined up in there. Men's bathroom, you're hoping you don't. As long as you see shoes going this way in the men's bathroom, it's okay. But when those shoes start pointing out towards you, problem. Because you know somebody's in there blowing it up. You know there's a blow up. You know it's happening. So there's men's rules though. First of all, ladies, y'all don't understand. Men have to be able to count the number of urinals in the men's room. There should never be an even number of urinals in the men's bathroom. Shouldn't be that way. But if there is, if you got one, everybody just wait. Now, if you got three, here's where the thing comes in. Unwritten man rules. Ladies, y'all may not know these rules, but I'm going to teach y'all now in case you got boys that you were raising into men. You got to have three. If there's 3 urinals in the men's bathroom, if there's 3, 1, 2, 3 urinals, here's the key. Teach your young men this. Teach them all this. Never go, if you walk into that bathroom and there's 3 urinals and you're a man, there's nobody there, never use the middle urinal. You never go to the middle urinal. If it's 3, you got to go to an outside urinal. You're going to use urinal 1 or urinal 3. Never go to urinal 2. Never use the middle urinal. Never go to the middle urinal. And I'm telling you why. Because if you're at that middle urinal, you're now creating a meet-to-meet meeting. There should always be a space in between urinals. There should never be 2 guys urinal to urinal. That's not a choice you ever make. If you're raising a young man and he's in there, if it's somebody at urinal 1, he has to immediately go to urinal 3. There's no reason for him to come in and go in hot at urinal 2. You never go in hot to that next urinal. Now, if it's somebody at urinal 1 and urinal 3, you can make a decision. Now, this is if you're in a public place like if you're in a airport or somewhere that's super busy, you can go ahead and slide in. You only go shoulder to shoulder in emergency situations. You never create a situation where it is. Second of all, here's the thing. It's cultural. The African American community, we know bathroom time is silence. Silence. You get in that bathroom, you keep your eyes on the road, and you go ahead and you stand and deliver. There's no need. This is all you do. You right here with it whole time. You never look left, you never look right. There's no need for you to look. You just sit there, you stand, and you deliver. A lot of y'all don't know that. Don't you have a word for anybody. Culturally, it seems that my mayonnaise colored people believe that the urinal is conversation time. And it's not. They'll come in, hey man, I see the game last night. No. Now, here's the problem. A lot of them will still do it and still look forward. Hey man, did you see the game last night? So you can pretend like he's not talking to you. The key is never turn to try to create any kind of eye contact. Because if you turn to create eye contact, you're gonna meet. You're gonna meet the meat. You're gonna have to. If you ever turn here, your natural response at this point is once I made this turn to the left, I can't stay up. I'm gonna have to take it's in everybody. You're gonna need to know what he's working with. You're gonna check out the equipment. Keep your eyes on the road. Never glance to the left. If you gotta go get you some horse blinders, you put those on when you go in that urinal. There ain't no use in turning. Ain't no use in turning. Now let me tell y'all about me. I'm different. I'm different. I'm gonna give you this may be a lot, but I'm gonna tell you guys because I feel like this is a safe place. I feel like this is a safe place. I feel like y'all ain't gonna judge me but so much. Some things get in my head. I worry about some of the wrong stuff sometimes. Sometimes I worry about the wrong things. I've got a really good pee pressure. Really good. Hey, that thing is coming. If nobody's in that bathroom, I'm Steph Curry. I could reach that urinal from way downtown. Absolutely. the strength of my pee, I'm peeing. If I put my back into it, get a good lean back, I can hit that 3. I can hit that stream is going. I've got a strong stream. The stream is amazing. I can hit the 3. I can hit from way downtown. So because my stream is so strong, a lot of times it don't take me a long time to pee. That is a mental block for me. Because I feel like as a man, you should be peeing a lot longer than I pee. I don't know if there's a direct correlation between how long you can pee and how long you can perform. I don't know if those two are the same. I don't know if a man who pees longer gives her to pee longer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Pee longer and give her to pee longer. I don't know if that's what it is. So sometimes I ain't even gonna lie. If I've ever been in a line at a urinal and I see we got some long peers, I see we got some guys that's really going in there for the gusto. They've been there for a while. If I ever start having to wonder how much he's drank that day, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll fake it for a little bit. I will fake it because I don't want anybody judging how quickly I peed. Sometimes I'll get in there and I'll go to pee and I'll be done, but I'll just stand there for a few more seconds. Just to get the appearance that I'm still going. I might even raise up on my legs, you know. I just that's me. You know, I'm letting y'all know it. I'm letting y'all understand that sometimes I feel like I'm not peeing long enough, you know. I've been wanting to talk to some doctors about it. Just see, I know it happens to a lot of men. I don't like to get in and get out. I'll stand there for a moment, you know. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be judged. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, that's all you got. And I know nobody will ever say it to you, you know. I know nobody will ever say it to you. If I'm ever out to eat with people, you know, since we're talking about it, sometimes I'm gonna just hang in the bathroom for a few minutes. I've been done peeing. I just don't want to get back to the table too quick. You know, if I go and be like, hey, I gotta go pee, and I run to the bathroom, sometimes I'm finished peeing, I don't wash my hands, and I'm just hanging in the bathroom, singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. I'm just standing there at the door. No longer near the urinals. I'm just standing near the doors. I want to make sure I'm creating enough time, enough space in between when I went in and when I came out. You don't want the ladies at the tables being like, oh, okay, you one of those, huh? That's not what I want. I don't want to create that. Now, I still haven't figured out why women go to the bathroom like they don't know it's art. I don't know how they do it. Ladies can do that. Now, Marche says she just cuts her bladder off. I don't know how ladies can do that because all your parts is inward. You know, all your parts is inward. Men, we can't. Ours is out here. The pee will be right at the door. You know, gravity is pulling. You know, gravity is pulling you down, so the pee's going into there, and it's all in the water hose. The pee's right there. It's just like, we ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. The pee be right at the hole, ready to come out, and you don't have no control. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, ladies, if you ever, might as well go ahead and be honest with y'all. You know, I've almost peed myself a lot, and I think I've exposed myself in public quite a few times. I think I've exposed myself, and here's what'll happen. A lot of times, if I've been on the road, especially on a road trip, I've been driving and I had to pee, and I was like, no, I'm gonna hold it till I get home. And we all know what the science is. The closer you get to home, the more you got to pee. The more intense the pee is gonna be. The more intense it's gonna be. There's been several times when I've gotten almost home, and that pee has hit an intense level so strong that I can't hold it no more. Where I've reached a point where it's either gonna be pee on this seat or whip it out. So I'll whip it out and I'll pre-pee. A lot of y'all don't know what pre-pee is. Fellas, y'all can explain this to her. The pre-pee is when you go ahead and take it out and you hold it. You put a tight grip on your Johnson, cutting off the circulation, and you go ahead and pee. Now, what that does is it releases the intense feeling of needing to pee, but the pee don't come out. Now, the pee is like a water hose. You done put a crimp in it. You done put a crimp in your water hose, but you're holding it. So you got to hold it. And if you let go, it's going to all flow out. So you hold it. And so a lot of times I've gotten home and I'm pulling up in the driveway, one hand on the wheel, one hand holding my pre-pee. And so I'm holding on and I got to look and make sure none of my neighbors are outside, because this is just going to be the wrong time for them to be outside. And then I'll jump out, run in the house, and I'm holding my Johnson, and I'll try to pull my shirt over it in case somebody drives by. And a lot of times, man, I'm just out there exposing myself. Then I run through the house, run into the bathroom, and let loose. I've exposed myself publicly for a minute. Yep, I'm being honest. Since we're here, this show's about honesty. And if there's any other men in here, I didn't even see any check in today. But if there's a men in here, y'all all know that y'all have pre-peed before. I don't know how women can stop theirs. I don't know if you can just kind of put a finger in there and stop the flow. I don't know how that works. I don't think a woman works that way. But what just tell your truth Friday. I don't know. It's happened. It's happened. There's a lot. There's a lot I've done. There's so much pee related stuff that I've done that I'm not 100% proud of. You know, when I travel by myself, I love traveling by myself. I love driving by myself because I can stop at McDonald's, get me a large tea. That means if I get a large tea, that means I ain't got to stop for the bathroom no more. If I get myself a large drink on the way on any long trip, if I get myself a large drink, I've now saved myself at least 30 minutes in bathroom stops. Because that large cup, that large McDonald's cup, that's going to be your bathroom for the rest of the time. Yeah, you got to have a big gulp cup in your car. That's going to be for bathroom purposes the rest of the ride. And I'll pull up to a stoplight, pour it out, refresh. Ain't your business. None of your business. None of your business. You don't want to do it on the interstate. I learned that the hard way too. If you flowing on the interstate, you can pee on the interstate. I've done that many a time. I mean, you've been on the interstate, you're driving, you cup down, you slap your meat in, you pee it. You don't want to pour it out on the interstate because you're going to get a splashback. It's going to be all over your car, all over your hand. You don't want that. That ain't what you want. You don't want that. But pour it out at a stoplight, get in some traffic, pour that cup out. It's great. And it became, and I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't always know that you had to use the big gulp cup. I used to try to use bottled drinks. And the bottled drinks, you're not going to get what you want. Well, Michelle, you talking about if the cup ain't big enough this way. I like, if you can't put it into a cup, then that's on you. I mean, you're highly blessed if you can't fit it into a big gulp cup. But you mean if it's not enough cup for the amount of urine, that you got to go with a bigger cup. You got to go. Now you got to remember, now you're never gonna get the cup to sit straight up. It's gonna be on an angle. It's gonna be on an angle. Now, if your cup's not big enough, now you run yourself into a problem. And that's happened before too. Your cup starts to fill. You don't want your cup to run up over. So once you get your cup, if you see it start filling up, you got to go into pre-pee mode. You got to hold it, pour out, and then come back. You got to cut it off, pour out, come back in. Bam. Then you fill back up. Yeah, that's how you do it, Michelle. That's how you do it. Yeah, don't pour while you drive. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Now, as a man, you got to be careful. You want to go with like this will never be enough. You know, you don't have enough. You don't have enough width up here. This is what you're looking for. A lot of people try to misuse a 20-ounce bottle. That 20 ounce ain't gonna work. Also, with a bottle, you got to remember. You got to remember science. The science of displacement. Air and liquid can't occupy the same space at the same time. So you got to be really careful. If you put it in, a lot of times you want to put it in because you don't want to leave distance between you and the bottle. You want to put it all the way up to the bottle. Now, sometimes when you put it up to the bottle, what you're gonna find is that you've been blessed enough to fill the entire opening. You know, if you fill the whole opening, once you start to pee, the water's gonna go in, it's placed in the air. It's not gonna have nowhere to go because you filled it up. It's gonna create an explosion when you come out of it. You pull out, you're gonna hear poof because of the air coming out real quick. more than y'all needed to know. This is more than y'all needed to know. I didn't wake up like this, Michelle. I don't know what led me to right here, but it's where we are. It's where we are on a Friday. It's where we are on a Friday. I got people calling me. They know I'm doing a show in the morning, but they call me anyway. I'm gonna answer the phone just because I want them to know that I'm doing the morning show. And then I was just doing the morning show.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were doing your morning show.
No, yeah, I do it every morning.
At what time?
It's usually around 7:15 ish.
Okay.
But I'm getting ready to wrap it up. So as soon as I wrap it up, today's episode has been all about pee.
What kind of pee?
Human urine. Human urine.
I thought you talking about that pee that you can sell.
Oh no, not that kind of pee. No, that's illegal. Let me ask you this: you a grown man? I got you on the phone. Have you ever taken a big gulp cup or McDonald's cup on a road trip so you don't have to stop to go to the bathroom?
No.
Oh man,
Can't say that I've done that.
I forgot you. I forgot you're also light skinned. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, y'all have rules and regulations. I'll call you as soon as this is done.
Roger that.
All right. Now I feel horrible. Now I'm finding out that there's other men that don't pee on the road. It's crazy out here, y'all. It's great. But you know what? It's what I do. I'm getting ready to go handle this conversation because I know what that was calling about. That was a business call. I don't know why I answered a business call like that. That was horrible. I should have just let it go to voicemail, but I didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Joyce. How are you? It's Friday. It's the weekend. Lots of amazing things that you could do this weekend. I don't know what they are, but I say find them. Let this weekend be a self-care weekend. Let this weekend be a self-care weekend. Find at least one thing that you enjoy doing. A lot of times we think the weekends are free time, and it's not. A lot of times we plan all the stuff that we got to do for the weekends. We taking care of the kids. We taking care of the kids. We got to get these errands done. We got to go make groceries. We got to do. I don't know if you make groceries. Some people make groceries. Some people buy groceries. Just whatever you do with your groceries, however you handle groceries, buy groceries, make groceries, whatever you do. But so many times we do all those things. But to this weekend, if you had the ability to be off of work, if you got the ability to have some time to yourself, make this a self-care weekend. Go out and do something just for you. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do something just for you. Be like, you know what? This is something that makes me happy. And do it. It ain't got to be long. It could be a short amount of time. It could be cooking something. It could be going for a walk. It could be anything. Just do it this weekend. We don't get enough weekends. We only get 52 out of the year. We only get 52 out of the year. Don't waste all of them. Don't waste them all. You got to take a few for yourself. I double dog dare you to go out there and do it. Bet you feel a little bit better when Monday comes. I guarantee you will, man. Y'all can do it. We can do it. We'll do it together. And listen, hopefully, again, I'll see you on Monday morning, man. Tell a friend, share the show. Come in. All the episodes aren't about P. All of them. Carnival is next weekend. Okay, Marsha, we got it. It'll be nakedness all over the place next weekend. Carnival is next weekend. I don't know when we became a Pacific Islander, a Caribbean show, but Carnival is next weekend. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to go look at some cheeks. Because there'll be cheeks on display. It'll be cheeks from here to there and everywhere. Here a cheek, there a cheek, everywhere cheek. Oh, those Negroes had carnival, E-I-E-I-O. And at carnival, I saw some cheeks, E-I-E-I-O. With a cheek there and a cheek there. Here a cheek, there a cheek, everywhere cheek. Oh, those Negroes had carnival, E-I-E-I-O. There you go. All right, I'm out, man. Until next time. Good morning, Yana Lee. You may want to go watch the replay. It's all about P. So it was fascinating. I'm out, y'all. Till tomorrow. Awkward pause. Then one more.